it's almost like we're holding our breath because
With this disease, I fear, my greatest fear is basically running into shortages of important things. Personal protective equipment, I think.
All right, y'all. First thing first, thank you for tuning in. First thing you want to do is start off by getting your fabric. Make sure you have all of the materials that you use. So the materials that I used was scissors, of course, rubber bands, sewing thread, and sewing needle. And fortunately, I had some Alabama fabric that I had left over from a previous project. So first thing you want to do is cut your fabric. You want to cut out a nice piece of fabric. I can't really tell y'all the measurements of exactly how much I cut out. I just kind of took a shot for it, but I did show y'all in the video how the size of the fabric looked. Next, I'm going to do the spray test. You want to make sure that if you spray any liquid through the fabric, that the liquid does not come out on the other side. Okay, next thing you just want to do is just roll up your fabric. This is actually how you're going to create the mask, and then you're going to add the rubber bands that you need to the other side. And then after that, you just want to check and make sure that everything's lined up properly and make sure that it's going to be a good fit. And by a good fit, I mean that the fabric will fit on your face appropriately to the point it's covering up your mouth and your nose. And if you are making it for a smaller child, you want to make sure that you cut that fabric appropriately. Next, I just couldn't get jiggy with the loose ends, so I decided to use a needle and thread to sew those ends down so that the mask will actually be more secure, and that way when I'm washing it, it doesn't just fall apart. So I started off just, sewing one side, and then after that I stuffed the inside of that piece of fabric with the other side. Just wanted to make sure everything lined up properly. And y'all, by no means necessary, I'm not good at sewing or anything like that. So if I can do this, literally anyone can do this. Like Antonio can do this. So this thing I did is just make sure that I secured the knot, and then I cut it. And then of course, what you do on one side, you must do on the other. Just make sure that you're going through both pieces of fabric when you are sewing it, because you want it to be secure, as I mentioned earlier. And what I did is I made the fabric extra long. I made the string extra long so that I could make sure that I was able to secure the knot. Like I said, I can be bad at sewing, so I just made sure that I secured it. And as you see, it is the first step towards making my mask. So I'm just giving y'all a preview of what the mask looked like. And I actually did go back in the inside and sew down that little piece that was hanging out. So I did that to make sure that it was secure all the way around. So no more going to Walmart or Kroger's or Publix or wherever you shop at and spraying Lysol in the air trying to stop that virus from getting in your nose. Now you have a mask that can help you out. So yeah. Surprise! It's me and my little one. This is Antonio. He's 6, and of course he wanted to dance. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Just check out some of the cool pictures that we took. Oh, and he wanted to show off his too.